Hello everyone, my name is Frank Carteropoli and I'm the owner of the Chicken Fountain. In today's short video, we're going to show you how you can quickly winterize your unit to help keep water flowing during the cold winter months. Today I'll be using a MD heating cable that I purchased actually at our local Habitat for Humanity, but is available at Lowe's or Home Depot. Frost King rubber pipe insulation tape and rubber pipe insulation. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your heat cable is warm. It's much easier to use it if it's warm than if it's cold and stiff. I'll take the heat tape, pipe heat tape, and using standard electrical tape, I'll secure it to the end of the chicken fountain. Now, this video is showing how to do it on our standard fountain, but the process is the same for our mini and for our mega fountains. I take the heat tape and wrap it in a spiral motion around the chicken fountain, keeping the tape close to the drippers. I'll also try to space my tape approximately 1 inch. You can see that this process is much easier if your unit is taken off of its hangers and emptied. Also, during this process, it's extremely important never to overlap the heat tape. Doing so will cause hot spots and could melt the PVC protective coating, causing a short circuit. Follow the manufacturer's instructions when applying your tape. We just follow it down the other side. Utilizing the same process on both arms. As you can see, the spacing is not exact, but it's roughly 1 inch apart. Once you get your tape on, you can adjust it a little bit to make sure you have full coverage. I'll then take electrical tape and secure this end and then just readjust my tape and put a piece of electrical tape on there just to hold it in place. This can also be done with zip ties, which makes it just a little bit easier to remove it during the spring. The tape is now secure. Now, I take a piece of rubberized pipe insulation. I've actually got 2 pieces here, a 2-inch piece and a 1-inch piece that I have bonded together by removing the glue covering and gluing the 2 units together. I just take my measuring tape and I measure how long this arm piece will be. And it is 16 inches. Cutting a piece. Wrapping the foam insulation completely around the feeder arm. Pulling it tight up against our drippers. As you can see, there is a covering on the pre-glued unit. We remove that covering on both sides. We butt it up tight against our drippers. Feed our foam insulation. Nice and tight all the way around. By applying this insulation over the heat tape, it helps the heat tape keep the heat inside our unit. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Cutting a 16-inch piece, actually applying the unit inside it first, removing our covering on the glue, tight up against the drippers. This insulation is available at your local Lowe's or Home Depot. It's also available online in different sizes. Now don't be concerned about some of the spacing that you may have, because we're now going to take a piece of rubberized foam tape, approximately 16 inches long. We are then going to remove the protective covering on it. We are going to apply it, and where your drippers are, we're just going to poke a little hole and poke just the tip of the dripper through the hole. Make sure that you don't get any glue on the tip of the dripper, because then it won't activate when the chickens go to drink. We're sealed on that side. Oops. Same process on this arm. Just a little snip where the dripper is going to poke through. Oops. Just after you've applied this tape, just ensure that there is no insulation left on the drippers, so that the small activator nipples are showing through the tape. As you can see here, I got a little bit of glue on that one. I just want to trim it off, make sure it flows nice. Boom. Now these can be activated by the chickens with no problem. The last thing I do is I take a length of my Frost King rubberized pipe insulation, I remove the protective backing, and I apply it to the remainder of my unit. It just adds a little bit extra insulation during the cold winter months. I like to use the rubberized insulation versus utilizing the foam insulation. This is a much more durable product, and the R value of it, the insulation value of it, is higher than the standard foam product that is typically used. The other nice thing about it too is it's impermeable to water. So snow or sleet, rain is not going to affect it as it may on the other foam insulation. This unit does not have to be completely covered because we are heating water on the inside, so it will transmit some of the heat up into the reservoir tank of the unit. I just like to cover it up the best I can. The more insulation I can put on it, the better. It's not the prettiest looking unit once it's finished, but it does help in preventing freeze-ups and keeping heat within the unit. One thing to please note is this will not prevent your garden hose or inlet feeder line from freezing. If you plan on using in the automatic mode during the winter months, then you have to take precautions, either using a heated garden hose, thermal heat tape around your inlet feeder line. Many of our customers choose to just put the plug, the provided plug that we ship with the unit, into the unit and fill it daily with warm water based on the number of birds you have. You may have to do it once a day or twice a day or once every couple of days. That's about it, and I want to thank each of you for watching today's video. I hope that it was helpful in helping you insulate your unit for the winter operation. Thank you.